is a beautiful thing. Happiness, my mama once said to me, is hard to find. And she was right. Most of my life I've been content with being allowed to travel the world, solve some of the greatest murders of all time. But there is one case I could not solve, and it has caused me great unhappiness. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have gathered you all to help me solve this case. Will you help me?
Yes.
Will you?
Yes.
Owen, will you help me? Merci. Then, let me transport you all back in time to August the 9th, 1939, when I boarded the spectacular, exquisite Dufftown Express. Charlie Duff blew the whistle, and the mystery began.
Mommy, how long are we going to be on this train for?
Relax, Tootie. In 2 weeks' time, we'll be in the trip in a lifetime. Now sit down and eat your lolly.
I'm always rather behave, Mummy.
No, sure you do.
Wow, what a marvellous train. It's wonderful that's the time for it. Well, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
This must be our seats then. Are you excited that you can come and be on holiday?
So excited, but I don't want to get sick.
Alright, this way.
I think we're in the right direction.
This way. Wait, well, wait a minute.
I think it's this way.
Ah, goody. Let me just check my ticket seats.
Number 1 and 2. Yep, this is us.
Why do you not check tickets in the first place?
Nothing like a compass and a map to see you in the right direction.
Good morning, sweet. Good morning.
Is this where you drink this?
Morning.
Morning. Hello. Gorgeous.
I'm Samantha Ratchet, and I insist you take me straight to my own carriage. I can't possibly be seen traveling with this cattle class.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. There's no smoking in this part of the train.
Oh, pipe down, you little pipsqueak, before I have you thrown off this train. I pretty much own this train and everything on it, so I would think twice before telling you what I can and cannot do. Now, take me to my own carriage. The stench of this riffraff is making me queasy.
Yes, madam. This way.
Bonjour, Monsieur Diff. Bonjour. Oh, bonjour. Pardon me, Monsieur. I believe you may be sitting in my sheet.
I don't think so, my good man.
Oh,
Look at my ticket.
oh, merci. Doctor Harry Burns.
It's Ben's.
Oui, Burns is what I said.
Bells not both on Sister Emily Bell.
Messine Burns and Dr. Harry Burns. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
Can I detect a French accent?
Certainly, bien sûr. I'm from Belgium, not France. I shan't take up any more of your time. Au revoir. Bonjour, messieurs. Pardon me. May I check your ticket, s'il vous plaît? I believe one of you may be sitting in my seat. Merci. Oh, Monsieur Tony Macaroni? And Monsieur Jenny Panini. What a tasty couple you make, huh? Merci, merci. Anything to say to me?
Peter, you French frog.
That is a surprise. All right. Well, I shall not take up any more of your time, messieurs. And I'm from Belgium, not France. Pardon my intrusion, sisters of the club, but I do believe that one of you may be sitting in my seat. Merci, merci. And now check your ticket, madame. Merci, merci, merci. Oh, Sister Maria and Sister Mary from the Saint Sylvester's Orphanage of Elgin. Merci. Sister Mary, you have taken a vow of silence and can only communicate via cards with useful information on it. A card for me. Merci. Have you seen my underwear? No, I'm wearing the pants. I'm wearing the pants. Not me, it's a cup. It's comfort, yes. Oh, another one can wait. Merci. That's the path to the Almighty is checkered with good and evil, but follow the path of the righteous, and you shall truly find happiness. Merci. Good air from the tree. Au revoir. Pardon me, madame, and the petit enfant. Could I check your ticket, please? You may be sitting in my seat. Could I check your ticket, please?
There you go.
Oh, merci. Merci. Sacre bleu!
Yes?
The famous bouquet au gravy! Oh, je t'aime, your famous Tom's Hill best roast gravy sauce! I have made it many, many times. Oh, it is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Thank you.
Yes,
And you are?
I am Hercule Poirot. Detective Hercule Poirot.
Oh, do you work at Baker Street?
No, I think that's the great Sherlock Holmes.
Tulu,
Oh, okay, that is
I'm
brief.
making my break.
Cheerio. Oh, what a delightful enfant. Delightful, but she looks a little unwell there. Some might say she looks as white as a sheet. Au revoir. Excusez-moi, mademoiselle, pardon my children, but I believe you may be sitting in my seat. Could I take your ticket, s'il vous plaît?
I don't think so, sir.
Oh.
I think our tickets before you.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, merci, merci. I did not realize we had royalty on the train. Oh, pardon. A pleasure to meet you, Countess Natalia Nandari. And you must be the famous maid, Frida the Footbed. Oui? Nice to meet you.
Yes, I am. This is my lady.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
all.
Oh, certainly, sorry, your cantiness, I won't take up any more of your time. Au revoir. Excuse me, gentlemen. Pardon me.
Good day, old man.
Good day.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. May I check your ticket? I think you may be sitting in my seat.
No, well, I don't think so, my good man.
Oh, right.
Here's my ticket
Oh.
with my seat number on it.
Oh, merci.
Here's mine too.
Merci. Messieurs Sue Wester.
Yes.
Monsieur Wellington B. Eat. You know,
That's us.
I once knew a boy called Sue.
Right. We are on an expedition as a scout leaders.
And we are from the Scout Brigade from Birkhead.
And our motto is all to be prepared.
Which means we are ready in mind and body to do our duty.
That is excellent. Well, if you excuse me, I'm going to go to the next carriage and see if I can find the sheet. Au revoir. Merci.
Oh, it's lovely.
Come on, little lads. Come on. No messing about. Come on.
A cup of tea? Nah. Oh, thank you.
Coffee, please. Thank you.
One. Have a picture, please.
Come on. A lemonade, please.
Can I have vodka, please? Biscuit.
Waitress.
Waitress, can I have a tomato juice, please?
Whiskey and no ice. Yeah, yummy.
Yummy, thank you.
I don't know going on the lot.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served in the restaurant.
Delicious. Yeah, have some because Gisette.
It's not your time.
You're only listening. Would you like me to escort you to the dinner club? Don't speak because it's about fathers.
easily found a sheet. We all went through to the swanky Lech Marais buffet car. An excellent 3 courses. To start, potted id, followed by the mock chop and frit, and the delightful bird custard and frit truffle. Then we retired to the newly refurbished stable bar, the cocktail lounge, called the Ivy Party. Bonjour, bonjour.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening.
Pint of bitter, please.
Can I have the same, thank you?
Thank you very much. Well, been quite an adventure so far.
Yes, that French guy was quite peculiar.
Indeed, there's one character to tell boys back at Burkhead Scout Brigade.
The Burkhead Scout Brigade? Yes. I am currently the head of the board of your charity, and it's rather convenient that you're both here, as it'll save me having to write a letter. Please inform your unit that I will be closing it down. What? I will be closing your unit down.
Hell's bells.
Goodness gracious me.
Why? To be honest, I've never understood the need for you grown men dressing up as little boys, running around and pretending to do good things for the locals, helping old dears across the road and doing good deeds for the local community. It simply bores me. And I intend to close down your unit and turn it into a gambling venue, as I know there is plenty of money to be made from silly little poor people who spend money they don't have in the hope that they'll get rich due to the roll of a dice or the spin of a wheel. Peasants.
But you can't possibly do that.
I will do everything in my Scout power to stop the dreadful deed from happening.
Oh, you fools. There lies your problem. You have no power, and I do. Now run along. And a piece of advice, the door's that way, or do you still need a compass and a map? I'll have another martini, and it better be an improvement on the last one you made. Oh, and one more thing. Do you guys still do that nonsense hobbycraft stuff with the rope and the string?
Well, matter of fact, we do.
Oh, marvelous! Well, then you two can go back to your carriage and get knotted. Dip tap, dip tap.
By a woman.
I know, but fear not, for I have a plan. And as always, I'm prepared.
Let's get this plan into action.
Ah, the nuns. I was sitting next to Sister Mary over dinner, and although she's taken the vow of silence, she had proven to be the noisiest eater I have ever heard. She sounded like an hippo taking a dip in the lake. The cashew.
Bless you.
Merci. Sacre bleu! It was at this moment that I noticed that Miss Ratchet and Sister Maria had identical birthmarks. Sister Maria looked aghast.
Good evening, sisters. I see from your habits you're from the St. Sylvester's Orphanage of Elgin. I was abandoned by my own mother at that nunnery on the 1st of January 1904. Oh, a card, thank you. Oh, Sister Mary says that you, Sister Maria, were abandoned on the very same day. What a coincidence. Well, it's the best thing my mother could have ever done for me, as it taught me to always look out for myself, no matter what the consequences. Although, ever since then, I have had a fear of penguins. I mean, nuns. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Oh well. I don't believe in God. I am a devout atheist. I believe we make our own destinies and riches in this world, and quite frankly, I am tired of you penguins taking money from the rich and taking local donations from the community. Hence, I have taken it upon myself to close down your orphanage and turn it into a tobacco company. Seems crazy not to put those tiny little hands to good work. You'll still be paid, obviously, minimum wage, but you'll have to find somewhere else to sleep. Ooh. Perhaps yourself and the children could earn an extra few pennies working up Lady Hill at night. Oh, is that another card? look like in this. Please excuse us. The clock chiming tells Sister Maria and I that it's time for our nighttime prayers. God bless you, child of Christ. Of course, sisters, and do pass on my regards to the little brats at the orphanage.
Your evil daughter.
Bonne nuit, sister. Maria and Miss Ratchet were twins. Mon Dieu, such drama! Oh, and the Countess Memberi and the footbed entered next.
Let's drink, my highness.
Thank you.
Would you like a drink? Yeah, can I get a champagne for my lady?
Countess, I couldn't help but admire your beautiful necklace. Where did you get it from?
My husband gave it to me.
Oh, I am so sorry for your loss. My husband recently left me. Awful though it is to admit, I'm really rather glad. I found him frightfully annoying towards the end. A right royal pain in the you-know-what with a terrible sense of humor. Although, when we first met, he was a real hottie and a total catch. He was actually married to someone else of a distinguished family, but I am a very persistent woman, and once I saw him, I simply knew I had to have him no matter what the cost. At first, the marriage was perfect, but I soon grew tired of him, and his snoring nearly drove me to murder him.
Husband stole too.
Oh, and he used to grind his teeth.
Mine too.
Oh, and he used to sleepwalk.
Mine too.
And he used to pick his teeth after dinner with a gold toothpick. Ugh.
My husband done that too, and
The Viscount did that too.
What a coincidence! My husband was a Viscount too, a minted one.
Your husband was orange.
An orange Viscount? Mine too. He certainly wasn't a plain Viscount.
what was your husband's name?
Vincent.
Vincent.
This is awkward.
You.
Ooh, very awkward.
Shouldn't have asked.
You ruined my life.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. Your husband was a tomcat who happily strayed. I simply dangled a carrot in front of him and he was putty in my hands. He said you could never satisfy his physical needs and I was only happy to oblige. Although I soon grew tired of his constant neediness and request for affection. After an argument one night, he disappeared and I've never seen him since.
Stop. I can't use it anymore.
Oh, come on, my lady. Let's get out of here. Get me his hot chocolate. And I'm gonna do.
That really is an exquisite necklace. I would die to have one like that.
Well, I have my revenge.
Come on, my lady.
Countess, this footbed. Oh, merci. The drama just gets worse, and matters of the heart always may lead to mother most foul. Oh, I kiss you.
Bless you.
Merci. So I was about to retire to my room. I felt a bit tired, you know, and then I got a shudder down my back, and then I began to choke. And as if by magic,
Stand back. I'm the doctor. Let me rescue you.
oh my goodness! Not with you!
One more.
Yay! Oh, merci. Oh, merci. Oh, Dr. Harry Balls, thanks for saving my life. Oh, merci, madame. Oh, merci.
You take a seat over there. We'll keep an eye on you when we're at the bar.
Dr. Balls, thank you for saving my life. I nearly sniffed it.
I was just doing my job.
Merci.
I think that deserves it. I'll have a Bloody Mary, please.
Excuse me. I was here before either of you two. I'll have a martini and make it snappy.
No rush, my dear. We're happy to serve this lady over here.
No rush, you'll be lucky. This idiot takes a lifetime. We'll all be old and haggard by the time it takes this hobbledehoy to make a drink.
Are you on business or holiday?
A little of both. I see you're a doctor of some sorts, I presume a medical one. I noticed you did not adhere to proper health and safety procedures whilst performing your first aid.
I've been at Butlers as one of the top dogs in Scotland.
And you are?
Emily Bell's chief director of Butlers Distillery.
Really? Well, well, well. Health and safety flaws must run in the family, as I was at your distillery only 2 weeks ago and I have just finished my investigation report.
Really?
Really? If you like, I can give you a recommendation on what, a heads up on what some of my recommendations were.
Yes, please.
Okay, so my recommendations were to shut the whole place down due to the poor health and safety measures that your establishment currently holds. And just to make myself clear, once I've sent my findings, I estimate that you will cease manufacturing within 2 weeks, and I intend to send my report at a post office at our very first stop.
Whoa, whoa, hang on. I'm sure my sister's factory is exemplary.
Oh. Nah. I assure you that your sister's factory will soon cease to exist.
Hold on, Ellie. Let us go and retire to our rooms.
I'm not sending that report.
Oh, calm yourself, dear sister, and good well. Let's go back to our room and play a few rounds of quick doctor's orders.
Good night, the bells. Good night. Bonne nuit. Was the drama so thick you could cut it? Oh! Macaroni and penny!
Is that her? I'm not sure. Looks like her. Come along.
Oh my god, the light.
Would you like a drink?
No, two. Make that two.
I hear from your accents you're not from these parts of the world.
We're not.
American?
Yes.
What brings you here?
Business. Business.
Business?
Yes. Nothing of business.
Charming. I was recently in America on a business trip. I had an urgent matter I needed taken care of. I met with the head of the Linguini family. Turns out he's head of the American Mafia. I had no idea. I asked him to speak to my husband at the time, which he agreed to do free of charge, but to my horror, 2 days later, my husband disappears, and I have never seen him since. I don't suppose you two gentlemen would know anything about that, would you? His name was Viscount Vincent Nanberry.
Pear. Yeah, you know it, pay.
Are you telling me you think that I organized the hit of my husband by the American Mafia? How dare you? I am a respectable businesswoman and a law-abiding citizen with good Christian values, and I would never have jumped to doing such an awful thing. I didn't do it.
Yes, you did. Pear.
Are you telling me my husband is dead? Please help me!
Excusez-moi, madame! You seem distressed. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective! Are these men bothering you? Vite, vite!
Come along.
Try to kiss you. You seem more calm now.
Yeah, where's you, Monsieur Poirot? I shall be quite all right.
Anytime, Miss Ratchet. I'm sure you've taken care of many men.
Can I have a lemonade, please? Or a glass of milk?
And can I have the whiskey, please?
Have you got any after dinner mints?
Oh, after dinner mints. A box of mints.
No, I didn't see you at the dinner table.
No, I had my dinner in my room. I cannot abide noisy eaters.
We found the gravy a little thick.
Me too. They should have used your famous Tom's Hill best ever roast gravy sauce.
Oh, how do you know it's me?
Well, I recognized you from the photo inside your book. Although, if I do say so, this photo looks nothing like you. You look much older and wider in the flesh.
Well, it was only taken a year ago. The camera never lies.
Well, this one clearly did.
You know, if you like, my mum could sign it for you. It would be worth a fortune if she
No,
does.
Tootie. No, Tootie.
No, thank you. I plan on making my own fortune from your mother.
How?
Well, I've admired your cooking for many years, but I myself simply have neither the time or the inclination to cook for myself, so I have a maid do it. One night, I was in a bar where I happened to stumble into a certain Charles Bucket.
Bouquet.
Daddy!
Yes, Daddy. Let's just say he was very merry and slightly amorous. You were on one of your book tours and he was missing you, so I took the opportunity of asking if he knew the recipe of your gravy, and lo and behold, he did! After a few more sherries, he was spilling the beans on all of your recipes, and luckily for me, I always travel with a pen, and I managed to jot them down in the back of your own cookbook. How apt! And now, my next project is to sell them all over the world and make millions!
You can't.
Beg your pardon?
You mind my business.
That's not really my problem, though, is it?
Oh, Mummy, we've got to stop her. She can't get away with this.
No worries, Tootie. She won't get away with this.
Oh, I will, and I have.
Come on, Tootie. Get Mummy some air.
What's that?
What?
Bumpy lad?
Let the adults deal with this. Come on. Off to bed with you. Come on, I know.
So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Many, many motives for a crime, or a murder to happen. Well, I suddenly felt a bit tired, and I thought I should retire to my bed. At first, there was no one around, so I thought I'd take a little stash of the cashew. Just, to keep me through the night. When murder happens, you have to... Pardon?
How rude!
What? I'm not finished yet. Well, that's it, you see.
Goes a claim, my friend.
Do you have a pillow?
In the rocks there.
Oh, goody.
Here you go.
Thanks. I can't do it.
Won't do it then. That's strange.
Let me try.
Here.
Fine, I'll do it. Check her pulse.
Can't find one. Let me do this.
Fine.
Third time lucky.
Okie dokie.
Both of us probably should do this. baby pillow. I don't understand. Why are there a bunch of holes in the baby pillow?
It's to stop the baby from suffocating. That's why she would die.
Oh, come on, let's get out of here. I need to come up with a plan of attack.
You don't do this.
She ruined my life.
You end up in prison.
Only get caught. Stupid necklace.
Typical.
What do you mean?
I bought that necklace from Argos. Come on, Lily, let's get out of here. Get a nice hot chocolate in your room.
This isn't over.
Come on, my lady.
Coming to the rescue! Did someone say help?
Lieutenant, she's dead.
Oh, dearie me. Let's see if I can revive her. I don't hear a heartbeat.
I did watch the game Scrabble.
Wait, I must attempt CPR and see if I can revive her. Ha 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 ha, stay alive, stay alive. Ha 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 ha, stay alive. That didn't work.
Please stop.
No. I must try it one more time. For luck. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Ha 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 ha. Staying alive. Uh-oh.
What the hell's going on? What are you doing in my room?
I saved your life.
Saved my life? Don't be ridiculous. Get out before I have you done for assault.
But
Get out! This is the worst experience I've ever had. Horrible people, terrible staff, and this bed is so uncomfortable. How am I ever supposed to get back to sleep? Room service! Room service! Come on, hurry up! Get me something to sleep. Go! Come on, hurry up! Come on! Took your time. Sorry. Get out. I cannot wait to get off this train. I'm gonna sue everyone.
That was scary.
Me too.
I was real scary.
You do it.
You do it.
No, you do it.
You do it.
No, you do it.
You do it.
Okay.
Let the cards decide.
Okay.
One for you. One for you. One for you. One for you.
Stop now.
What's that?
Banana.
Where's the bloody gun?
I don't know.
You stupid moron!
Right.
What are you doing? I was frightened you left me.
Of course not, Tootie. I didn't leave you.
What's that in your hand?
Oh, a candle.
Oh, is it that nasty woman's birthday?
Yeah, it ends with a big bang. Now, go off to bed.
Okay, Mummy.
Okay. I tell you where you stick your West piece.
Happy birthday, Mummy! What's wrong, Mummy? What's wrong? Mummy! What is it? Everything for a candle? Yeti! Mummy! What do you need a Yeti? What? Come on, take it! Get what's going on? What's happening?
announced that the train was forced to stop due to a terrifying avalanche. It was a miracle that nobody was killed. Not even Miss Ratchet, who had woken up in the middle of the night to see what all the commotion was about. In fact, nobody was sleeping at all. Except perhaps the petite, trolley-dolly service girl.
Well, how long before we get moving again?
How long will it take?
Oh, this is ridiculous. When you call yourself a first-class service, I have people to meet and business deals to make, and if I lose a single penny because of your incompetence, I swear this will be the last train journey you ever do as a train conductor. Do you understand me?
Yes, madam.
Ah, bonjour, Miss Ratchet.
It's Ratchet!
Yes, madame, from Belgium, not the France! Before the avalanche, I had the worst sleep of my life. All through the night, I could hear things go bimpity, bimp, 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 bimp. These 6 people, all with heavy feet, walked past my carriage, and I heard strange whispers of the baby pillow. Stupid Nicholas! Staying alive! Banana! Farce again. As I was remembering the snippets of the whispers I had heard, I was disturbed by a blood-curdling scream. A scream I had heard many times before. It was a... You're a bit early. It was a scream of a dying woman!
Mr. Porter! I need your help. There's been a murder.
What?
There's been a murder.
Sacre bleu! I will come immediately, Monsieur Death.
Come on then.
On my way. As I entered the compartment of Miss Ratchet, I knew there was a murder most foul, a terrible crime. I knew that Miss Ratchet knew who the murderer was. Leave the trolley and get it. Closing the door. Huddling, jerk. Holding on to the door. You scared me to death! I thought I told you to get it! Talking. Crossing arms. What? Stop. What's that? What are you doing? More talking. A peddling sick dagger. Oh, scream! Dagger! Scream, dagger! Scream, dagger! Breath. Death. Definitely death. It was time to begin my investigation. Monsieur Death, will you bring out the suspects, please? Quick, get them out of here. That last one looks familiar. You look familiar, who are you? Maybe if they had some donations, we could maybe get a dog over there so the guys can leave. Quick, Monsieur Death, bring them in! Come on, sit. Please, come on, quick. Hurry up, ladies, take your time, Sister Mary, no rush. Anytime new. Sit. I knew, quick. Asseyez-vous, s'il vous plaît. Oh, the graces are kicking. The thoughts and the motives that are going to come. Oh, so tense. Oh, that's it, asseyez-vous. Petit jolly service girl, if you may. Please. Excellent. Ladies, gentlemen, Scoots, nun, countess, maid, nuns, and the petite Roddy-Dolly service girl. I have called you all to inform you that last night at midnight there was a murder most foul, a terrible crime. Miss Samantha Ratchet is no more. She's gutted. She's brune bread. Snuffed it. She is dead. Oh, yes, I want to believe that this has come as a terrible shock to you all, but I know that one of you have been up to no good. No good! And these ears of mine are as big as my nose. And I know that one of you has been up to no good. Was it you?
No, not me.
Yeah.
Wasn't it me?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not me.
Sister Maria, was it you?
Not me.
You?
Not me.
Oh my God, the bell was standing. Hold on, Charlie Duff. I forgot to tell the audience that I was telepathic and I could read people's minds. Nobody saw Sister Mary Duke. It's time to reveal my findings. Messieurs Sylvester and Wellington B. Hoot, I know that you were both filled with rage when Miss Ratchet informed you that she was closing down the Scout Bughead Brigade. I know that you tried to suffocate her using a baby pillow. But you were not as prepared as you had thought. You had missed one crucial detail. Always read the label. Your plan failed.
Well, I mean, Mr. Farrow, I mean, you're right, we did throw it to her.
That's a paddle, but we didn't do it.
No, we did not.
We would have misread Ratchet's carriage, but we went back to ours.
Yep, you played noughts and crosses, and I won 5 times in a row.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Stop it right there. Stop getting your neck in a twist.
Enough! I know that you were in your cabin. Monsieur Duff test your rune and can confirm your alibi. Finished. The petite Roddy-Dolly service girl. Eh? That's the holy water. Merci. She's never off that stuff. Drinks it like a fish in the lassie. So, petite Roddy-Dolly service girl, I know that you were asleep at midnight last night, but you were supposed to be working on the night shift, weren't you not?
Yeah, what?
You were. Well, maybe if you took your work commitments more seriously, Miss Ratchet would have been alive. What is this?
You?
For me?
Yes.
The biscuit?
It's not. Go on.
Let me see. Oh my goodness, the Brompton Hoofs Premium All-Bill Sweetheart Viennese Chocolate Swirl. I cannot take this, it looks like a bread.
Fine.
Oh, I think we've got a bit more to say. Have we not? Go on, I'll give you it back. You tried to stuff it in my pocket.
Let's go.
Oh, go on, do it. Oh my gosh, right, let it get more of them, please. So, Countess, I know that you were filled with rage when you found out that that woman had stolen your husband from you. I know that was enough motive for you to kill her. If it was not for the chick Argos necklace that broke when you tried to strangle her. Is that not true? It is true. Oh. Is it not true, Miss Pittipede?
We never killed her.
No? You didn't kill her, no? No, you see, I know this because I had to get up in the middle of the night to the petite boy's room, presumably, and I saw the door was slightly ajar, and I saw that the two of you had super glued your fingers together in the restoration of the necklace. But I am glad to see that no fingers were hurt in the fixing of it. All was sharp, Tiffany. Merci. Sisters, Maria and Sister Mary. Oh, could you please pass me a convenient card that I think may be coming my way? I think she's in the wrong seat tonight. There she is, isn't she, Charlie? I knew that. Oh my God, you look like Kenny Everett tonight. You're grown! What? Merci! If I told you you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
No, really?
That is not in the script also. I think it's maybe the wrong card. Let's have another one. Merci, merci. Sister Maria and I were in our cabin all night, knitting clothes for the orphans and praying for the soul of misread sheet. We know this. We know this already. I know it to be true because Monsieur Duff's engine room is right next door to your cabin, and we can confirm your alibi that you were praying. However, I know that you were disgusted by your twin sister's greed by closing down the orphanage, and you snuck into her room and planned to stab her with this convenient, really smooth. It comes out with crescent. I think it's stuck. It's stuck. I can't get it out. Misty, I can't get it out, man. Oh my God, it's stuck. A dagger hidden inside the crucifix. Yeah. If it was, it's a shot. If it was not for the wonderful love and guidance of Sister Mary, you would have lost your soul. But alas, your sister's soul is thus for all eternity, I feel. A card, maybe? Cannot get the staffer in. Merci! Oh, merci! I do! Right. Bless ye, my son, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Toast. No, it's meant to be Martin! Martin! Unacceptable! Mark, a 0 and the end of the wages. I have had enough. All of you are clear. Please go back to your rooms. Jesus! Alright, we're coming. Oh my God! Right. Come on, this way. Come on, Leslie. I hope your coffee is better. Au revoir. Keep the biscuits.
Wait! The next lunch!
Okay, Charlie, bring in the next guest. Bring in Oh, there's so many motives, so many motives.
Past bedtime.
Let's see if we can apply. See if
What's going on here?
I cannot engage.
All will be enslaved, Dr. Hellingberg. All will be enslaved. Welcome. Docteur. Distiller les livres régionnaires. Writer, petit enfant, gangsters, and the waitress. I have gathered you all to inform you of a murder most foul, a terrible crime. Last night at midnight, Miss Samantha Redsheet is, how you say, tipped the bucket.
What? What?
She's slipped it.
What?
Take dude. Oh God, she's dead! I know it's probably a terrible shock to you all, but I didn't want to be enough to good. Was it you?
No, it's not me.
You!
No way.
You!
Not me.
You!
No.
You!
Not me.
You!
Or me.
You!
And it must have been because I was straight with the train.
The case for the deja vu, huh?
I can't believe it. But last night I was with you, Monsieur Poirot, in your room.
Yes, I know. This is true. Miss Scarlett was in my room last night. She was introducing me to a new flexible game called Extreme Twister.
What?
Very good. You should try it sometime. Very good. Was it you? I'm going to reveal my first motive. Miss Ingalls. Finding out that Miss Redsheet was going to close down your distillery because of your health and safety report, you thought that you would sneak into her room. And when I went into the room at the first time, I smelled pleasant whiskey. Do you smell it? Do you smell it? Cheer up. Do you smell it? Rusty, do you smell it? I smell it. Do you smell it? Rusty, do you smell it? Mrs. Sharp, do you smell it? It's here! Poison whiskey in the Nicholas. If it was not for your brother's brilliant CPR. who kept Miss Ratchet staying alive.
I confess I did it.
That we.
Oh, I think I told him for brother.
That's right. We were playing doctors and nurses together. See?
Right, that's very interesting. Let us move along. So, Mrs. Bouquet.
It's bouquet.
I know, I was meant to say bucket, sorry, I missed it. It's a lot of text and it's really hard from this bootleg. Right, I'll rewind. It is my memory, so I can change it if I want. The transporting game. Shut up, Charlie Duff. So, Mrs. Bucket.
It's bouquet.
I know. Is it not true? You are the real reason why this avalanche has occurred? Yeah?
Yeah?
It is, because you had a stick of dynamite and threw it out. I smelt it in the air. But when I went into Miss Ratchet's room, I could smell that it had been placed in her bed, in an awkward place, in her derriere. You did this because she had stolen your secret recipes, and she was going to ruin your reputation.
It's true.
Yeah.
But I didn't kill her.
Yeah.
I just singing my lullaby to my daughter here.
That's right, you were, weren't you, Mummy?
Oh,
Yeah.
we, the lullaby, yes, we sounded like a cat being drowned. Of the Frere Jacques, you need to really work on your Belgian accent, no?
What's that?
What is what?
A massive nose.
Oh, my nose! Right on the tongue! Ah, the tip of the lid! Oh, to feel So, I know that you two are members of the American Mafia. I know that your boss is Lenny Linguini. I know that he hired you to come and get Miss Ratchet because she had not paid a contract when she had out in top whatever the deal was then. I know this. So, armed with a photo, a banana, and a gun, you boarded the train to make a pair or die. I get a little bit peckish in the neck. I went to the all day and all nuit buffet care. I noticed on our first encounter your requisite for bananas, Monsieur Macaroni. I know, he is. I put my hand in the bowl to get the banana. No, wait a minute, I know, can I get it to you? I love the stamina, but I got to get you to the bit. So I put my hand into the bowl. I reached in and I found
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with you? Don't give away the plot. You're giving away the plot before I've even done it. I reached into the bowl and I found this. No, I'll take it away. I'm going to kill the kid. Go on, take it away. Take it again. Did you kill her? And whose fault was it?
It was his idea!
And what happened to the idea? What happened to it?
Banana!
What? The what banana?
He had a banana!
Ah, I'm not thinking!
No, there wasn't a gun at all!
Oh my goodness!
No!
So was it you? Did you kill her?
No, I didn't kill her.
I know this. Because as I was sulking back from the buffet car really hungry, I heard you playing rock, paper, scissors to settle an old score.
Where's one there?
I knew. Tonight, there is one of you who is keeping a secret from us.
What?
Work, Miss Scarlet! Please spend it! Please spend it! I couldn't help but notice when the Nunes came on the train, there was a certain affection and fondness for them. I noticed this when we were in the Lake Marie bars, the extra helpings, the dinner. The 2 hot water bottles in the bed at night time. The extra servings of holy water when time had been cold. I could only conclude that you were an orphan and were brought up by these wonderful sisters. And then I could only deduce that one is your aunt.
Oh.
And the other is your mother. Is it true?
You're right, monsieur. Samantha Ratchet is my mother. And Sister Maria, my aunt. The truth was finally revealed to me on my 18th birthday. But Sister Maria had warned me that my mother was a heartless soul who loved nothing but herself. But I thought that if I could see her face to face and tell her who I was, she might be filled with regret at leaving me all those years ago at the orphanage. But sadly, this was not the case. And last night, after we closed the bar, I went to her room and revealed my identity to her. And she was furious and called me a liar, even though I had the birth certificates to prove it. She threw me out of her room and told me that if I told anyone, she would have had me sacked and thrown off the train. I was devastated, but Sister Maria comforted me and told me that she would always be there for me no matter what.
Poor petit filou. Life, sometimes not fair. Sometimes you get a splinter down the rainbow.
Wise words, Monsieur Poirot.
Ah oui.
Thank you.
I have no more questions, Monsieur Duff. I need a moment.
Right! Off you drink!
Oh, I can't hear anything. Fascinated my friend. Come on, I need some other quiet reflection time.
Now you can go bed.
That's it. Wait. Come on, Albert. Norman! How are you? Come on! I'll be speaking to Sacre bleu, ma pain customer! Now, Monsieur Duff is an accident. Watch your back! No, I'm not joking. Monsieur Duff announced that the train was to make an emergency stop at Drumure, and the passengers had to find alternative arrangements to the Dufftown. I felt empathy. I felt an hole in my soul, because I could not work out what had happened. I often wondered what happened to the passengers on the Dufftown Express. Ah, Monsieur Duff. Prompt as always. Mrs. Bouquet got her first TV cookery program called Cooking with the Bouquets. And the petit enfant, who could not help but stick her nose, fingers up her nose and fingers everywhere. Unfortunately, she put her fingers into an electric socket and was blown to smithereens. Au revoir. Whatever. Missing Bears and Dr. Harry Bears. After the health and safety report took health and safety in the workplace more seriously, they released a record for the gramophone called Staying Alive. Au revoir. Messieurs Sylvester and Wellington B. Hoot became world-class explorers. They also invented the famous Marie Cup drink, as they knew that dehydration was a silent killer. And into your pocket, Sylvester. Merci. Au revoir. Sister Mary is still alive! She is 135, and now she has finished her vow of silence. Forget earlier on. Sister Maria was sainted and looked after the children at the St. Sylvester's orphanage her remaining days. Au revoir, Amen. Countess Nanberry and Frida Fitbed, they found love in a hopeless place where no man could bother them ever again. Pour amour, pour amour. Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Messieurs, macaroni and panini turned from a life of crime to a spiritual way of living and became Buddhist. They did Buddhist. Oh wow! Oh wow! The pretty trolley-dolly service girl. She took on board my last words, and she is now chief biscuit taster at Walker Shepherd. Congratulations! Congratulations! Oh, Charlie did. He retired from being the greatest train conductor of all time. I'm emotional too. It's okay, Charlie. It's only a memory. Stop collapsing, get up. The police came, and we could only conclude that 2 American hitmen from the Linguini family came to take out Miss Ratchet. There was no other explanation. But I was still filled with unhappiness. Did you happen to see tonight traces of clothes, hidden massages on the floor? Lorraine, who do you think it was? Okay. Rusty, don't let me down. Who do you think it was?
The Yeti.
For God's sake, Rusty. And we don't have 3D. We can't get the Yeti to come out. And he's doing the tech. Levi, who do you think it was? Who do you think it was? Who do you think? Pick anyone. Could have been the gun. Ah, oui. Sister Mary was very quiet. Jack Wilson! Who do you think it was? Oh, that's right, you're in there. Yes! Ian Cooper! Ian, come on up, mute! Oh, you work here as well? Oh, God. Somebody... Ah, Monsieur! Monsieur! Tell me who? Oui?
We you.
Oh, wait a minute. What have I got to do? No, I'm only joking. It's not again. Oh, somebody shouted out! Somebody. Oh, who's whispering?
I think it was twins.
No, it could not have been twins. I would have noticed that. I would have noticed that, John. I think it was twins. Twins. The rest of your parole. No, it was twins. I would have seen if they was having fun. Yes. I'm getting to that bit. This is not participatory. There is one that ruins the joke. Yeah. Quite a yeah. You visited me 5 times. 5 times. You just ruined it. Identical twins. It all makes sense.
My name is Sophia Ratchet. I am daughter to Samantha Ratchet and twin to my sister, Scarlet Ratchet. We have no regrets, Monsieur Poirot. Our mother was a truly horrible person and a terrible mother. She's shown not 1 ounce of compassion. And we both truly believe the world would be a better place without our birth mother in it. Monsieur Poirot, think of the orphans she was going to make homeless. The nuns had been wonderful mothers to us, and that witch was going to shut down one good thing we had in our lives. Hope. Sister Mary used to say to us as children that faith means believing the unbelievable. And hope means hoping. When everything seems hopeless. It is up to you now, Monsieur Poirot. If you would like to track us down and arrest us for our crime, but wouldn't you like to know what became of us when we left that fateful day many years ago?
There is no point, mademoiselle. There would be no good in seeking justice for your mother knew. No good would come of it.
Well, there would be one thing, monsieur.
What is it?
Happiness!
Of course! Now the murder is served, I have truly found happiness!